Waldron offers a small hometown atmosphere in the midst of the Ouachita Mountains, the only mountains that run east to west in America, and the Ouachita National Forest, making it the crossroads of the Ouachitas and essentially the true crossroads of Arkansas. Surrounded by forested ridges and wide valleys, this true western frontier town is located in Scott County, 50 miles south of Fort Smith, with a population of less than 3,500. In the early 1800s, the town we know today as Waldron was first known as the Red River Army Roads that ran from Louisiana to Missouri, making it one of the first heavily traveled roads in Arkansas. Waldron has overcome so much since first being established, with some buildings being burnt to the ground in the Civil War by the 2nd Kansas Cavalry in March of 1864 to the Waldron Wars that took place for over a decade, causing some of the town to be burnt down again. By 1891, construction on Main Street boomed. By 1902, the Kansas City Southern Railroad went through Waldron, making it an important shipping location in Arkansas. By the mid-1900s, focus started to shift from the downtown area to the outskirts of town. Nonetheless, Waldron's beautiful hill country boasts camping, hiking, fishing, hunting, scenic driving, and even a 960-acre Lake Hinkle just 12 miles west of town. In June and October, bluegrass fans flock to Waldron from all over the world to take part in the Turkey Track Bluegrass Festival. Waldron has been deemed a historical district since 2008 with many historical and archaeological sites, and was recently deemed a Bill of Rights sanctuary by Judge Forbes. The city of Waldron has recently spent countless dollars on the improvements of the community for the betterment of its citizens. From new signs throughout the city marking all of our historical sites, new lights and planters in downtown, and our biggest improvement yet, our new city park, just walking distance to downtown. Our town, our citizens, and our community want this. Our town does need some work, but it's not because of a lack of care, want, or desire. It truly comes down to the ability and the funds to help restore and revive our very special little town. Let me walk you through some of the downtown buildings, owners that may be a good fit for your show. Let's start at the Bank of Waldron building, which is owned by Bill and Tambra Hatch. The couple purchased this piece of history that was originally built in 1901 by Thomas and G. Bates after relocating from the infamous Continental Hotel. The Bank of Waldron was truly a cornerstone for the community and even survived the Depression. This bank building, though 120 years old, is truly beautiful and still in overall great shape, with a new tin roof and an apartment upstairs that overlooks downtown. This building still has the original bank door, outside facade, but it doesn't stop there. The building still has much of the original bank floors, windows, handrails, wainscoting, and even the vault frame. The possibilities are endless with this true piece of history, and the Hatches would love to see the upstairs apartment renovated and the hardwood floors restored. Let's move forward to Joe's Salvage and Antiques. Joe's building was built around 1882 and is the oldest building in downtown. It actually used to be connected to the Harwell's building right across the street. This historical gem has been many stores in its lifetime, such as the Forrester Lumber Mill, Plemons Department Store, and the Bethel's Department Store, which most of our town still remembers. Joe currently runs a booming antique shop, which is a great addition to our downtown. His building has a large open concept upstairs that is a complete blank canvas. Though it does need a little work, this building has tons of life left. Okay, moving across the street to the Harwells. Billy and Lannis Harwell live here in downtown. They also run a massage therapy business, and let me tell you, they are a true blessing for our community. They assumed this building in 1999 that was originally built by William Fuller in about 1908 to 1912. In 2001, Lannis built out a beautiful home in one side of her building where she has lived ever since. They have over 10,000 square feet of space that is available to work with 3 stories, room for over 6 apartments upstairs alone. This building has the original detail and character, including the elevator that still works, but does need a little TLC. They would love to see the roof fixed and the building turned into apartments, a bed and breakfast, or a larger event venue. Anything that would benefit our community and help our downtown grow and feed off of each other. Let's move down the street to the Rock Cafe. June has been the owner of this iconic building for over 26 years and has ran the only restaurant right here in our downtown district. This building has undergone lots of restoration to maintain the structure of the building, but June says the windows need replaced as one is cracked. She would also love to see a newer, updated kitchen and interior. Okay, let's take a look at Nook and Cranny and the Hall. These historic buildings were built in the early 1900s and have been many things in their day, including Cooley's, a variety shop, and was most well known as the Kane's Dress Shop. For the past 9 years, Nook and Cranny has offered our community unique gifts, home decor, candles, jewelry, a tanning salon, and so much more. They provide a bridal and baby registry, allowing our community the opportunity to shop local. They have done many restorations to Nook and Cranny to make it what it is today, but as a common theme in our downtown area, the roof does need a little work. The hall right next door is a great place to hold small events in town such as weddings, baby showers, receptions, and even our local pickin' in the round. This building has undergone some restorations as well, but is in need of some other updates to better serve our community. The team would love to see a new roof, an updated kitchen, and other improvements to restore the original character of the building and bring a little modern flair. These buildings both boast a large open concept area that have endless possibilities for a photo studio, an apartment, again, a bed and breakfast, or other businesses. Okay, let's move forward to the Scott Theater. This Art Deco theater originally opened in 1931 and was known as the Pines Theater. This theater is owned by Scott and Mandy Day and is currently the oldest operating movie theater in the state, as well as the first one to be opened. The Day family has brought many renovations to the theater, including being updated with the state-of-the-art digital sound and video. Currently, the theater seats 230 patrons, including a new addition of 25 VIP seats. Scott Theater offers a unique and nostalgic atmosphere paired with modern technology. Mr. Day says he would love to see the exterior renovated to look like it did when originally constructed, bringing back that neon light. I wanted to highlight some of the special businesses, people, and characteristics of our little frontier town. Every first Saturday is trade days, where the town comes together to buy and sell miscellaneous items. We have Pickin' in the Round on the first and third Thursday of the month, where the community comes together to play music round robin style. We have several food banks in the community that are always striving to make sure everyone is fed. We've got Atlas Coffee Shop in downtown that really adds some extra flair to the area, as well as great coffee, teas, and other treats. Once a year, we have the Truman Baker Kids Fishing Derby, where the kids in the county fish it out for the biggest catch. We also have some great musical talent like Greg Shively, Mark Ward, Roger Sparks, and Shannon Demarest, Ashley McBride, and truly tons more. We pray that our video submission has touched your hearts the way our town and people have touched ours. We don't just have historic buildings here, we're blessed with the people too. Gary Blythe has spent countless years preserving our history and has a museum here in Waldron. John Terrell volunteers and runs our Genealogical and Historical Society, and Wanda Gray, former state Arkansas History Commissioner for 14 years, all reside right here in our little town. We would love to see our quaint little town restored to the western frontier that it began as, with the original beauty and character, the store awnings brought back out, the old chivalry, candy shops, poles back on the barber shops, and more. Our town has huge potential, and we're so blessed to have the owners that we do in our downtown district that care and are always striving to improve our little town for the future of our community. We truly thank you for the opportunity to submit this video and for what y'all are doing. You're going to make a huge difference in a small town. We just pray it goes smoothly for you guys in the town that you choose.